Question we all want answered: Faheen or Hurricane Fly champion hurdle?
I'd say it's safe to say I like one of them anyway. Look, they're both in great form at home. Hurricane, to me, definitely at the moment is the form horse. Faheen is the potential. We'll see how they work in the next week and that, and make a decision when I have to.
Okay, and have you been happy with what you've seen with Faheen at home?
Yeah, I'm delighted with both of them. You know, Faheen is working really well. He's a good workhorse, you'd be expecting him to. And Hurricane Fly is definitely in really good heart at the moment.
And we know that Sentiment cost you Cheltenham Gold Cup before when you went caught a star instead of Denman. There's no chance that Sentiment's going to play any part this time?
That was sore. You know, there's nothing worse than making the wrong decision, so look, it could happen again, but it won't be made for Sentiment anyway.
Exactly, and even if you get it wrong, it's not a big deal. It's not open heart surgery. It's just a horse race.
Exactly, it's a horse race. It's not life or death. But when you're a professional, you still like to be on the right one.
Absolutely. And a lot of us think Douvan is the most exciting novice hurdler going to Cheltenham. You've always had some doubts about him physically, and you think that he's going to be a better horse next year. But how has he done with, say, the last 6 or 7 years?
Yeah, he's really well. I mean, I suppose he's a bit like Faheen was this time last year. Raw, you know, not a huge amount of muscle, things like that will develop in time, and I think he will improve with the summer's grass. Having said that, I think he's a very, very good novice. I rode him work yesterday morning and I was delighted with him. You know, I'd be hopeful that he'll give a good account of himself. I don't think he's quite the finished article like maybe Champagne Fever or Vatour were, but he's definitely more along the lines of Faheen.
And last year both Faheen and Vatour were absolutely brilliant. Would you put Douvan in that league?
Oh, potentially wise, yeah. Having said that, as I keep saying, he's more like Faheen. He's going quite unexposed. Vatour had put in a super performance in Leopardstown. He beat the Tullow Tank before he went to Cheltenham. His form was more solid. Douvan is more expectation maybe than what he's done in the form book.
But there was so much to like about him in Punchestown. I mean, he hardly turned the hair, came there absolutely swinging. You didn't have to boom a muscle.
No, but you were beating 3 stayers, 2.5 milers and 3 mile horses on the inside track in Punchestown. He would most definitely want to have done what he did.
Okay. And you must be looking forward to Understow. He really lights my fire. He
lights my fire as well. You know, he's brave, he attacks these fences. In some ways he's a simple horse to ride, and you don't have to think too much tactically about it. Obviously you have to, physically you have to do it right on him, but tactically it's very straightforward. But look, he's exciting us at home and he's done everything right. And I just hope the occasion doesn't get to him.
And I presume you won't be making any effort to hold on to him?
There is no holding on to him. Even riding him at home, I don't like going as fast as Undersue goes. I don't think it's the right thing to do, but unfortunately with Undersue you're not really in control of that.
But at Leopardstown you did seem to, you know, he seemed to make it easier for you.
He did, he settled better in Leopardstown. Maybe I'd let him run in Leopardstown. You'd be a good grade of horse behind you who were able to keep up. I don't think we were going slow.
Yeah. And any power like Willie's on the same trail as Quivega, going there without a run, how's she?
She's in great form. You know, she had a bit of a hold up in December, but she hasn't missed a beat since the 1st of January. She's in really good nick. You know, people are saying maybe she should be running the World Hurdle, but to go to the World Hurdle without a run would be very, very difficult. To go 3 miles in that environment would be very, very hard. So she has the option of the mare's race, and that's right, I think she should be going. And
Vatour, who put a bad run at Leopardstown at Christmas, solidly behind him the last time. How's he doing?
He's in good form. You know, he wasn't spectacular in Leopardstown the second day. He was very disappointing the first day, but he seems to be in good form. You know, he's taking his work. He's schooling really well. Look, I love Vatour. I think he's a very, very good horse.
And I gather that deep down underneath the bonnet, you have you think that 2.5 is a good trip for him now.
Oh, yeah.
And that you kind of see him as a possible Cheltenham Gold Cup horse going forward.
I think he has the potential to be. I think he's a stayer. He's by Robin the Champ. His pedigree is all stamina. I know he won a Supreme, but I think he won a Supreme by going hard and galloping him into the ground. And I think going forward he has to learn to race and do things right, and going out and trip is the way to go with him.
That'll do. Best of luck at Cheltenham.
Cheers, Pat.
Thank you. All right then.